And no, people don't define it as what we're seeing. So there's a YouTube kind of phenomenon that's going on recently, not necessarily with abuse prevention, but it was actually young teens, particularly girls, who would go up and post video of themselves, and the title would be "Am I Pretty?" So this was a chance for them to put themselves out there in a place where they're really confused about their body image. And then folks had an opportunity to do a really interesting paradigm shift there and actually say you're pretty and, you know, everyone's beautiful and that kind of stuff. Cliche, but what we saw on that stuff is actually bullying and violence, right? No one's punching each other here, but they're saying, you know, you are the ugliest, you know, B word, H, P, everything's coming out. And you can see these comments, you can go on your phones and computers. If you want to be really depressed, right, you can check it out. And that's, like, we missed an opportunity there. That definitely wasn't seen as violence, right? On Twitter, it's happening all the time. We're seeing violence, right? Whether it's supporting Chris Brown and writing things like, anyone who speaks out about Chris Brown is so-and-so, right? Tearing them apart, right? Or it's not rape. There's a hashtag that goes on Twitter every other day. ITS-NOT RAPE. If you search that, does someone have it up? Mark, do you have it up? Okay. You can literally search it, and it will be updated by the minute. And it'll say things like, it's not rape if you like it. It's not rape if you're on top. It's not rape if she wasn't looking. It's that kind of stuff. Clear victim blaming. Clear violence. So we're not seeing that as violence because we're not stopping.
And I think it feels pretty paralyzing. I think as activists, as professionals trying to respond, whatever role we have in it, and what strategy for the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, because we couldn't hire 500 people that were going to respond to comments, to blog posts every minute of every day to try to address that. But what we did decide to do is try to get out content in blogs, through Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, Pinterest, all of these other places where we're starting to show what it is we want to see. What do we dream about? Because if we're only focused on addressing that, but not giving another alternative to people, where they can be, oh, that's what a healthy relationship looks like. Or along that line of the I am pretty, I mean, it's so sad that we really need those spaces. But I think that, you know, that's our strategy, is to try to make content that's about healthy sexuality instead of constantly just, we have to still respond, but not just responding to things coming out as violent.
Thank you. I think we're just